Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Should I, let's see. Let me try something else here.
I mean, I think that's fine as long as you've got enough room to move around and as long as I can see you.
Okay. How much moving around, like around the mat, will I be doing?
You won't be going out of the confines of the mat.
Okay, perfect. I think we should be fine.
All right. So, Deja, have you done Pilates before?
I have.
You have done it. Okay, cool. All right.
Trying to get the sun out of the way there.
All right. Sweet. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started then. So you're going to start facing forward, sitting down with your knees bent and your feet flat on the ground. And then bring your hands around your hamstrings. Lift your chest up, sit onto your sit bones. And tip your pelvis kind of back so that you have a little bit of a sway in your lower spine. Nope, air another way. Flat back, lift up. Yep, there you go. So find your flat back first. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, curl your tailbone under, round your spine, roll back until your arms are straight. And then take a breath in and roll back up to a long spine. So inhale, roll up. Exhale, curl your tailbone under, round your spine a lot. Pull your chest back, draw your belly in. Lean back and then breathe in, pull yourself back up. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, round your spine. So from your tailbone through your lumbar spine, through your thoracic spine. Pull up, breathe in. Exhale, roll back. Now this time, stay here. Keep your arms straight, but release your legs and reach your arms forward. And then draw your knees together and lift your legs off the floor so that they're about at a 45-degree angle. And then lower back a little bit so that you're kind of below your sacrum. And then turn your palms down and bring your arms parallel to the floor. That's it. Now press your lower back into the mat. If your lower back starts to lift off the ground, lift your legs up higher and press your lower back down. Hold that. And then start to rigorously pump your arms up and down, coming into what's called the 100 in Pilates. So really strong arms from your shoulders through your fingertips. Yeah, just pulse up and down. And then start to add the breath. Take 5 counts in through your nose. Breathe in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the air out of your mouth. Shh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep going. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay with it, Aaron. Pull your belly in. Reach your heels forward. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's do 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push the air out of your mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here, breathe in, draw your knees into your chest. Exhale, lower onto your back and place your feet on the ground. Good. And stretch your legs towards the top of the mat. Reach your arms towards the back of the mat and just take a little bit of a stretch, a little bit of a yawn. That's it. Good. You okay, Nat? Can you hear me? Yep. Okay. Now coming into what's called a roll up. Take a breath in, reach your arms forward, lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Exhale, pull your belly in, round your spine, and roll all the way over your hips and your feet. Reach your arms towards the top of the mat, drop your head and round your spine a lot, as if you're hugging a beach ball. So Natalie, even more, round your spine, pull your belly in, draw your hips back. Yeah, or your ribs back rather. Good. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, start to roll back down towards the floor. And then can you press each bone of your spine into the mat as you roll down? Take a breath in, stretch yourself out. Breath out, reach your arms forward, tuck your chin, lift your head up, lift your shoulder blades up, round your spine a lot, and roll over your legs. So Natalie, you're coming into this really nice long yoga flat back. Change that, make it a really round spine right from the beginning. Right from the beginning, think of rounding your spine. Everybody take a breath in. And as you exhale, start to roll back. Think of reaching your fingertips forward to help you resist. That's better, Nat. Yeah, good. Take a breath in, reach back, go all the way down towards the floor, Deja. Exhale, reach your arms forward, round your spine right away. Don't find a flat back. Round, round, round. Yeah, that was so much better, Natalie. Good. One more time. Take a breath in. Start to roll
You
down.
can't do it.
Breath out. Roll down. I know, it's hard. Pull your belly in. Roll all the way down towards the floor. Deja, come to the mat. Roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down, and roll down. Good. Excellent. So think throughout all of class about rounding your spine a lot as if you're hugging into a beach ball, rather than coming into that nice flat back that we use in yoga during Ardha Uttanasana, right? It's a round spine. Okay, now bring your arms to your side and turn your palms down so that you can use your arms as leverage to stabilize your torso. And then bend your knees, place your feet flat on the mat, draw your knees in towards your chest, and lift your legs up to a 90-degree angle. Now we're just gonna roll up and over our shoulders like plow pose. So take a breath in, lift your hips up, roll onto your shoulders and stretch your legs towards the back of the mat. Come into that round spine. Keep your spine really round as you exhale, roll back down onto the floor. Again, press each bone of your spine into the mat. Maintain that round spine. Press your lower back down and reach your legs forward. Come to that 45-degree angle that we had in the 100. Now stay here, bring your heels together, bring your toes slightly apart so that your feet are in a V shape. Do it again. Inhale, press your hands down, lift your hips up, roll onto your shoulder blades, reach your legs towards the back of the mat. Exhale, pull your lower belly in, press each vertebra into the floor as you roll down to the mat and stretch your legs forward to a 45-degree angle. Good, now we're gonna add the legs. Inhale, lift your hips up, roll onto your shoulders, reach your legs back. Exhale, open your feet as wide as the mat and roll down your spine to the floor. And then once your legs come to 45 degrees, squeeze your heels together. One more time, inhale, lift your legs up, lift your hips up, roll onto your shoulder blades, roll back. Exhale, open your feet as wide as the mat. Roll down your spine, come to the floor, reach your legs to 45 degrees, and draw your ankles together. Good, draw your knees to your chest, place your feet on the ground, and rest. Okay, now keep your left leg on the ground. Extend your right leg up towards the ceiling so that it's at a 90-degree angle. Really push the palms of your hands down into the mat to stabilize yourself, and then flex your left foot so that your left leg is stable. Now, all we're gonna do is draw little circles with our right toes. So let's do it together. Cross your right leg across your body to the left so it's a 45-degree angle towards the left wall. And then move your leg towards the top of the mat, come to a 45-degree angle pointing forward. And then move your leg over towards the right so it's at a 45-degree angle, and then draw your leg back up to 90 degrees. So we drew a little circle with our toes, right? Now we're gonna make it flow and add the breath. So inhale, move your leg across your body. Exhale, sweep your leg forward, sweep it to the right, bring it back up to 90. Even flowier, inhale to the right. Exhale, sweep down and over and up. Inhale to the left, cross your body. Exhale, sweep down to the right and up. Good, now switch directions. Inhale to the right. Exhale, sweep down to the left and up. Inhale right. Exhale, sweep down, forward and up. Good, keep going. And can you do all of this without moving your hips? So think of pressing your left hip down to stabilize your pelvis, and then use the muscles in your core to move the leg. Good, now stop and switch legs. Place your right leg on the ground, lift your left leg up. Flex your right foot so that it stabilizes your right hip, and then point your left toes. So go to the other side. Inhale, cross your body. Exhale, sweep to the top, sweep to the left, come back to center. Inhale, cross your body. Exhale, pull your belly in, press your lower back down, bring your leg back to center. Good, don't move your hips. Inhale, cross your body. Good, Deja. Exhale, sweep, flow, make a circle. One more time. Inhale, cross your body. Exhale, reach forward, and then back up. And then switch directions. Inhale, open up. Exhale, swoop to the top, to the right and back up. 3 more times. Inhale, open up. Now watch that right hip. Exhale, sweep up. You can even place your right hand on the top of your right thigh to stabilize your pelvis more. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, better. And keep your left foot flexed. or your bottom foot flex, whatever foot that is. Okay, great. And then bring your knees into your chest. Place your feet on the mat. Extend your legs towards the back of the mat. Reach your arms behind you. Take a little bit of a stretch. So long legs, Deja. Take a breath in. Reach your arms forward. Lift your head up, your shoulder blades up. Exhale, pull your belly in. Round your spine. Roll up and over your legs. Now reach forward. Imagine you're hugging onto a beach ball. Deja, lift your arms up higher so that they're parallel to your legs. And then drop your head. And then pull your chest back. And then pull your belly in. And then create a gigantic capital letter C with your whole spine. That's the Pilates spine that you're looking for. Good. And then lift your chest up. Bend your knees, place your feet flat on the mat. Place your hands on the mat behind you. Lift your hips up. Shift your hips towards the back of your feet, and then lower your hips back down towards the ground. So you're just shifting your hips forward so that they're touching your heels. Now walk your hands closer towards your pelvis. Start to round your spine. Find that capital letter C, right? Round your spine more, and then bring your feet together. Bring your feet together. Pull your belly in to stabilize yourself so that you can place your hands on the tops of your feet. Yeah, and then open your knees a little bit wider. Bring your toes together. Bring your heels slightly apart and float your toes off the ground. So imagine you're a marble. You're round and hollow like a ball. Look at your knees. Don't look at me. And then like a ball, roll back and forth. Inhale, roll back to your shoulder blades. Exhale, pull your belly in and roll up. Don't let your feet touch the ground ever. Inhale, roll back. Keep your spine really round, Aaron. Exhale, belly and roll up. Good. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, pull in and roll up. That's it. Inhale, roll back. And then use the exhale to pull the belly in to propel yourself forward. Do that. One more time. Inhale, roll back. Deja, feet lower. Exhale, pull your belly in and roll up. And then when you roll up, place your hands on the mat behind you. Place your feet on the ground. Bend your knees. Good. So throughout the whole class, you can really use your exhales to draw your belly in and up to propel you and to stabilize you into what you're doing. And the whole idea is that the torso moves the limbs rather than the limbs just moving on their own, right? So the belly moves in, the belly twists so that the legs move away from the center line of your body, right? Okay, so just like we did at the top of class, place your hands behind your hamstrings. Drop your chin, round your spine, come into that C curve, and then roll back so that your arms are straight. Roll back so that your arms are straight. Release your legs. Roll a little bit lower down towards the floor, right to where your shoulder blades touch the ground. And then lift your legs back up to that 45-degree angle. Coming into a single leg stretch, take a breath in. Exhale, draw your right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers on your shin and squeeze really tight, tighter than you would in yoga. Inhale, extend your right leg forward. Exhale, bend your left knee into your chest and squeeze. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, right knee in the squeeze. Inhale, switch. Exhale, tug your left leg. Inhale, switch. Exhale, tug your right leg. Good. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pull. 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 A little bit different. Inhale, reach your left leg forward. Reach your arms behind you. Come into a hollow body. Good. Both legs long, both arms back. Exhale, draw your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around your shins and curl back into that marble shape. Inhale, reach back, extend your legs forward. Exhale, tuck into a ball. Inhale, reach back, press your lower back down, better Deja. Exhale, knees to chest, hands to chest. Again, two more, make it faster. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, pull in. Good, place your hands on your shins. Place your feet on the mat. Lower your upper body down to the mat. All right, good. Now extend your left leg towards the top of the mat, flex your left foot, reach your right leg up to a 90-degree angle, and then wrap your hands behind your right leg. So either your hamstring, and then lift your head and your shoulders off of the mat, walk your hands up a little bit closer towards your leg, and then float your left leg 1 inch off the floor. Look at your right knee, pull your belly in to move your right leg closer towards your chest. And then switch sides, extend your right leg forward, draw your left knee in, grab a hold and tug. And then switch sides. And then switch sides. And then add the breath. Inhale, exhale, pull. Inhale, exhale, pull. Inhale, exhale, pull. Make sure you're moving from your belly, Aaron, not your legs. Inhale, exhale, pull. That's better. Inhale, exhale, pull. Now let's do 2 tugs each side. Inhale, exhale, pulse, pulse. Inhale, exhale, pulse, pulse. Inhale, exhale, pulse, pulse. Inhale, exhale, pulse, pulse. Okay, changing. Inhale, reach your legs, both of them, to a 45-degree angle. Interlace your fingers behind the back of your head. Exhale, lift your shoulder blades off the mat higher. Open your feet into that Pilates V, so press your heels together, bring your toes slightly apart. Inhale, lower your legs. Exhale, pull your belly in, lift your legs straight up towards glute. Aaron, straighten your legs. Inhale, lower your legs, keep pressing your lower back down. Exhale, press your lower back down, pull your belly in, lift your legs up. Yep, good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. This is called a double leg lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. This is where it changes. Inhale, lower. Exhale, twist. Draw your right knee to your chest and rotate to the right. And then switch. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left knee and twist to the left. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Keep pressing your lower back down. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Reach your left elbow to the back of the mat. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Look at the wall behind you. Inhale, exhale, wring yourself out to the left. One more each side. Inhale, exhale, squeeze everything out with the exhale. Inhale, exhale, squeeze to the left. Inhale, drop both of your knees to your chest. Lift your shoulder blades off the mat. Curl into a ball. Exhale, let everything go to the floor. Whew, good. How you doing, Disha?
Good. I couldn't hear you or really see you like that.
You can't hear me either?
Well, I moved my phone. I'm not using my computer, so.
Okay, all right. Well, as long as you can hear me, I find that that's the most important thing, really.
Yeah, I couldn't. So now you're next to me.
All right, well, let's keep going. So we're going to go into the same transition, the roll up. So reach your arms back, take a little bit of a stretch. Inhale, reach your arms forward, lift your head, your shoulders up. Exhale, roll up and sit tall. Good, yeah. Pull your belly in, find that really round spine. That's it, good. All right, now sit tall, come back onto your sit bones, lift your chest, lengthen your spine, and then open your knees as wide as your mat. Flex your feet. And then imagine that you're leaning right up against a wall so that your spine is really long. And you're leaning right up against a wall so that you can't lean back ever, right? And then think of a little bit of a flame under your sternum that you don't want to touch your chest. So press your sit bones down. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, lift your chest up higher. Roll over that flame so that flame doesn't touch your chest, and round your spine a lot. Reach for your feet. Bring your arms by your ears. Keep your arms by your ears. Remember that wall behind you. Inhale, roll up from your tailbone, one vertebra at a time to sit tall. Good. Now exhale, lift up and over, round your spine as if you were hugging onto a beach ball. Curl into yourself and reach for your toes. Take a breath in, roll up one vertebra at a time. Remember, don't roll back, Nat. Don't roll back. You're leaning against a wall. Exhale, lift up and over, round your spine, curl your body over a beach ball. One more time. Inhale, rise up, lift up nice and tall. Exhale, press down, lift up, round your spine, and reach forward. Good. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, rest your hands to your side. And then bend your knees, place your feet flat on the ground. Grab a hold of the backs of your legs, so either your hamstrings or behind your knees or maybe your shins. Lean back a little bit onto your tailbone and then lift your legs up towards the ceiling in a V shape. So it doesn't matter where your hands are, just so long as you can get your legs straight. And you're not really sitting on your sit bones, you're sitting on that space between your tailbone and your sit bone. So it's not really Navasana, you're kind of more in like a round spine. And just like we did in that roll like a ball, we're gonna roll back and forth on the breath. Hold on to your legs, Aaron. Inhale, roll back to your shoulder blades. Exhale, pull your belly in, roll up. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, belly and roll up. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, pull your belly and lift up. Good, Tisha. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, belly and lift up. Let's do one more. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, belly and lift up. Good. Let your feet go down to the floor. Place your hands on the mat to stabilize yourself. So again, you're relying on your core to stabilize yourself as you maintain this shape and just kind of roll your pelvic girdle over your shoulder girdle, and then roll your shoulder girdle over your pelvic girdle. So it's all about the core maintaining the stability, which strengthens the core as you move the rest of your body. Got it? Okay. Place your hands behind your hamstrings, roll back so that your arms are straight, reach your arms forward, roll all the way down towards the floor, bring your arm by your side, turn your palms down, and then lift your legs back up to that 90-degree angle. So just like we did in that single leg circle, we're gonna do that, but with both legs at the same time. So squeeze your inner thighs together. Remember, try not to move at the pelvis, but rather from your core and your spine to create the circle. So ready, inhale, moving both of your legs to the right. Exhale, sweep your legs forward, bring your legs to the left, bring your legs back up to 90 degrees, and then we'll switch directions. Inhale to the left. Exhale, reach forward, reach right, back up to 90. Switch directions. Inhale, reach right. Exhale, sweep forward, down and back up. Inhale, left. Exhale, forward, back, down, and up. Let's do 2 more on each side. Inhale to the right. Exhale, pull your belly in, press your lower back down, draw a circle with your toes. Inhale to the left. Exhale, belly in, lower back down, feet back to center. 1 more each side. Inhale, right. Exhale, sweep, create a circle. Make it nice and smooth. Inhale to the left. Exhale, pull in. Good. That's good. All right, draw your knees to your chest. Extend your hands forward, reach your arms back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, roll up and over your legs and come back to sit tall. Good. Separate your feet as wide as your mat again. Flex your feet, lift up onto your sit bones this time, and then open your arms wide. Coming into another twist, remember, don't move from the hips to the twist. So just like in a revolved chair pose, right, in Utkatasana, how we cue not to move and twist from the hips so that the pelvis keeps facing forward, so that the spine and the belly move the twist, same thing here. So think of drawing your left hip back as you twist to the right. So first sit tall, take a breath in, exhale, draw your left hip back, pull your belly in, rotate to the right. Now turn your right thumb down towards the floor, keep turning it so that it faces the ceiling so that you're in an external rotation. Twist a little bit deeper, bring your left arm to the outside of your right pinky toe, round your spine, draw your ribs in, and then as if you were sawing off your pinky toe with your left hand, pulse up and down 3 times. And look behind you, Nat. Yeah, so it's like you're really wringing yourself out. And then rise back up to your flat back, come back to center, breathe in. Exhale, pull your hips back, twist to the left, turn your left thumb down and up, reach your right arm forward, saw off your left toe 3 times. You pulse 1, 2, 3. Good. Now let's pick up the pace a little bit. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist and pulse. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist and pulse. 1, 2, 3. Inhale up. Exhale, twist and pulse. 1, 2, 3. Work from the core. Inhale up. Exhale, belly in. Ribs cave in. 1, 2, 3. 1 more each side. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Think of rolling your left rib cage under your right. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, really round your spine. It's not a flat back. You're caving into yourself. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, place your hands on the mat. Good. So again, it's really easy to kind of twist from your arms, right? But don't move it from your torso. Okay, nice graceless transition. Swing your legs behind you, lie on your stomach. So just lie down and face the top of your mat. And then as if you were setting up for baby cobra, press the tops of your feet down towards the floor, place your forehead on the mat, bend your elbows up towards the ceiling, plant the palms of your hands down towards the floor. And then just a little bit different than baby cobra, walk your hands a little bit further in front of your shoulders. And as if we were coming into seal pose, We're going to press our hands down, lift our chest to bend our spine. But rather than making this about a back bend, make it about lengthening your spine so far forward that your chest has to lift up and your back has to bend. So let's do it together. Place your forehead back on the mat. Press your feet down, stabilize your legs. Press your pubic bone down into the floor so that your pelvis is stable and doesn't move. Okay, let's go. Inhale, think of reaching the crown of your head forward, reaching your chest forward, creating space between each vertebra, and then press through your hands, straighten your arms, lift your chest up, and come into your back bend. Keep your elbows bent if you need to, if it hurts your lower back. And then as you exhale, don't just flop down, reach your chest forward, lengthen your spine, reach your heart forward, and lower down towards the floor. So think of it as a spine lengthener rather than a spine bender, even though it is a spine bender. So take that again. Inhale, pull your chest forward. So use your hands to pull your chest forward more. Yeah, and then press through your hands, lift your chest up, bend your back, come into extension. Exhale, send your heart forward, and then lay yourself down. That's good. Twice more. Inhale, really work the long spine. So inhale, pull forward first, even more than that. Lift up. Exhale, reach your chest forward and lie down. So last time, how forward can you go before you lift up? So use your hands, pull the mat away from you. Inhale, pull your hands back to send your chest forward. Yeah, there, that's it. Now press through your hands and lift your chest up. And then on the exhale, bend your elbows and lower it down towards the floor. So Pilates, it's all about creating this really supple spine. All right, good. Place your forearms on the mat, come into Sphinx pose. All right, good. Point your feet, press the tops of your feet down. Curl your tailbone slightly under so that your lower back lifts off the floor. Bend your right knee, flex your right foot. And then from your belly, rather than your knee joint, can you move your right foot closer towards your pelvis? And then point your foot. And as you exhale, slowly extend your right leg towards the back of the mat, pull your belly in, lift your right thigh off the floor, reach your toes behind you, really stretch, 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 and then place your leg back on the ground. Good, bend your left knee, flex your left foot, draw your knee into your hip. Point your foot, stretch your leg back, lift the thigh off the floor, try to touch the back wall with your big toe, and then place your foot on the ground. So what it isn't is just, oh, I'm kicking my leg, right? It's you're moving from your belly to draw the leg in and reach the leg back. So now we're going to pick up the pace and add the breath. So bend your knee, inhale, pulse twice. Exhale, stretch back. Bend your knee, exhale, pulse twice, left leg. Exhale, stretch back. Inhale, right leg, pulse, pulse. Exhale, stretch back. Inhale, left leg, pulse, pulse. Exhale, stretch back. Inhale, exhale, pulse, pulse. Exhale, stretch back. Inhale, exhale, pulse, pulse. Exhale, stretch back. One more each side. Inhale, exhale, pulse, pulse. Exhale, pull the belly in to reach the leg back. Inhale, exhale, pulse, pulse. Exhale, pull the belly in to lift the leg back. Good. Lower your chest down towards the floor. Take your gaze to the right. Reach your arms behind you, interlock your thumbs, and then bring your hands closer towards your shoulder blades and allow your elbows to rest on the mat if you can. So Deja, yep, and bring your hands closer towards your rib cage, lower your shoulders to the ground. Okay, now we're gonna do that same thing with both legs at the same time, and we're gonna add a back bend, and we're gonna change the breath pattern. So this time, take a breath in first, and as you exhale, bring both of your legs into your hips. Pulse 3 times. And then as you inhale, stretch your legs towards the top of the mat, lift your thighs up, reach your arms back, straighten your arms, lift your chest up, come into locust. And then as you exhale, lower to the mat, look the other direction. Bend your knees to your hips, pulse 3 times. Stretch your legs towards the back of the mat. Inhale, stretch, take the back bend, reach up. Exhale, lower to the mat, look to the right, bend your knees, pulse 3 times. So go a little bit faster. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pulse, pulse, pulse. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pulse, pulse, pulse. Inhale, stretch. DJ, interlock your thumbs. Exhale, pulse, pulse, pulse. Inhale, stretch. Good, one more. Inhale, pulse, pulse, pulse. Inhale, stretch. Let's do one more. Exhale, pulse, pulse, pulse. Inhale, stretch. And let it go. There you go, Deja. You got it right when we were done. Okay, place your hands on the mat, bend your elbows. Press yourself up to a tabletop. And then bring your knees behind your wrists as if you were setting yourself up for sleeping hero. Cross your ankles, roll over your feet and sit down. Plant your feet on the mat in front of you, shift a little bit forward, and then straighten your legs towards the top of the mat. So just a little bit of a transition there to sit down, right? Now this time, bring your legs together, bring your heels together, bring your toes slightly apart, find that V shape, flex your feet. So we create this V shape so that you can engage your inner thighs and draw your lower belly in and up so that you can work from your powerhouse with this, which is this area from your inner thighs to your pelvic floor to the base of your ribs, as opposed to just working from your legs. Okay, so just like the roll up, we're going to reverse it and roll back with our arms interlaced behind the back of your head so that you're forced not to use the momentum of your arms. And we're also switching directions. So listen carefully, find a long spine. So press your sit bones down, lift your chest up. Keep your spine really long, keep a flat back. Press your heels forward, draw your lower belly in, squeeze your inner thighs together. Take a breath in with a long spine. Start to lean back with a flat back. Lean back, lean back, lean back. And then when you can't lean back anymore, tuck your tailbone under, round your spine, come all the way to the ground. Take a breath in, exhale, roll up, curl over your hips, and reach forward. Round your spine now, round your spine, round your spine. So when you come up and over, it's with a round spine. And then when you lift up and come back, it's with a flat back, until you have to curl your spine and round down. Now, tuck your tailbone, roll down that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, everybody, from your back, inhale. Exhale, roll up and over. You got it, Aaron. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Pull yourself up, Aaron. Okay, so everyone come back up to sit tall. Deja, do you have questions?
Yeah, I can't sit up like that. Is it good to, if you can't do it, is it good to just keep trying and stay where you are? Like what?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
exactly right. So what happens to you? You get to a certain point and you just can't do it?
When I'm all the way down, I can't come back up.
Yeah. You know why? Because it's really fucking hard. Like seriously, this is a really hard exercise. So if you want to work this exercise at home, what I do is I hook my feet under my sofa or give myself some kind of leverage with my feet.
Okay.
And then just kind of work those drills.
Okay.
Like that will give you a lot more strength. But in the meantime, yeah, if you're just kind of like in a class, I suppose you could just work going like halfway. Or work that hard part just down here. And
Okay.
It's just really hard.
Perfect.
Okay,
Thank you.
So lie back down on the floor. Lie back down on the floor, bend your knees. Place your feet flat, bring your arms by your side, turn your palms down. And we're gonna come into a bridge pose, but it's a Pilates bridge rather than a yoga bridge, which means you're gonna come into a flat back, not like a huge extension. So lower your hips down towards the ground. Lower your hips down towards the ground. Now your pubic bone, tip it towards your thigh bones so that your lower back lifts off the floor. So other way, Nat. Everybody place your hips on the ground. Yep, and then just tip your pubic bone towards your thighs so that your lower back lifts up. So can you create space between your lower back and the ground? And then tip your pubic bone towards your chest so that your hips lift up towards the ceiling. So you're doing like these kind of pelvic tilts. So can everybody see me? So it's kind of like jazz pelvis. Tip back, tip forward. Tip back, tip forward, right? Like this, like you're in Greece or something, right? In the musical Grease. So you lie on the floor and do that same thing. Tip your pelvis forward so that there's space between your lower back. You're in a back bend. And then tip your pelvis back so that your lower back presses down and your hips lift up. Does that make sense? All right, let's do it together. Come down towards the floor, bring your arms by your side. Inhale, tip your pelvis back. Exhale, tip your pelvis forward, press your lower back down and lift your hips up. Find a flat back. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze your glutes together. Yep, take a breath in. Exhale, lower one vertebra at a time to the mat. Okay, let's do it together. Inhale, tip your pelvis forward. There it is. Exhale, tip your pelvis back. Lift your hips up to bridge pose. All the way up, Matt, bridge pose. Yep. And then squeeze your glutes together. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Press your hands down. Take a breath in. Exhale, press your whole spine to the floor as you lower back to the ground. Let's do two more. So inhale, pelvic tilt back. Exhale, pelvic tilt forward. Lift your hips up. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower down to the floor. One more time. Inhale, tip your pelvis forward. Exhale, tip your pelvis back. Press your lower back down and lift your hips up. Stay here for the breath in. Exhale, press each bone of your spine into the floor as you lower back down towards the ground. So eventually we'll add on to that. We're not going today, but you add like bicycle poses or like développés or some kinds of like leg actions to that. But we're going to move on for the sake of time. Okay, so same transition, extend your legs forward, reach your arms back. We're going to do a roll up to sit. Breathe in, reach your arms forward. Breathe out, roll up, lift over. Yep. And then find your flat back, sit onto your sit bones. Separate your feet as wide as the mat, flex your feet. So long spine, flat back, open your arms. Again, move from your core, not from your hips, just a basic twist. Open your arms wide. Breathe in. Exhale, pull your belly in, twist to the right, pulse twice. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left, pulse twice. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, pulse, pulse. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, pulse, pulse. Inhale, center. Exhale, pulse, pulse. Inhale, center. Exhale, pulse, pulse. Once more each side, inhale, center. Exhale, pulse, pulse. Inhale, center. Exhale, pulse, pulse. Inhale, center. Exhale, place your hands on the ground. Good, again, so that's an exercise really to drill in this idea of moving from your core rather than your hips or your limbs. All right, roll onto your right side body and lie down onto your whole right side body. And then reach your right arm towards the back of the mat, rest your hand on your arm or bend your elbow and rest your hand on your head. And then make sure that your shoulders and your hips are at the back edge of the mat. And your feet are at the front edge of the mat so that your pelvis is a little bit piked. And then come into that Pilates V shape with your feet. So bring your heels together, bring your toes slightly apart. Come onto your right pinky toe to support yourself. Yep, so you're in turnout now. Heels together. Yeah, okay, you got it. Okay, now float your left leg off the mat about 2 inches. Place the palm of your left hand on the floor in front of your chest to stabilize yourself. Inhale, pull your belly in, curl your tailbone under to move your leg forward. Point your foot, exhale, sweep your leg back. Flex your foot, inhale, pull your leg forward. Point your foot, exhale, sweep your leg back. Move from the belly. Inhale, pull the leg forward. Exhale, sweep the leg back. Go faster. Inhale, pull the leg forward. Exhale, sweep the leg back. Now let's have 2 pulses at the top. Inhale, forward, pulse, pulse, point your foot, exhale, sweep back. Inhale, exhale, pulse, pulse, point, exhale, sweep back. 2 more, inhale, pulse, pulse, exhale, sweep back. Flex, inhale, pulse, pulse, point, exhale, sweep back. Good. And then press yourself up. Swing your legs to the other direction. Lie down onto your left side body. And again, remember, you can rest your hand on your arm or on your head on your hand. Bring your hips and your shoulders to the back edge of your mat. Bring your feet to the front edge of your mat. Come into that Pilates V shape with your feet so that you can pull your belly in and draw your inner thighs together. And remember, move from the torso, not the hip flexors. Lift the right leg up. Flex your foot. Inhale, pull the leg forward. Don't kick it. Point your foot, exhale, move the leg back. Flex, pull the belly in, curl the tailbone under, move the leg forward. Point your foot, exhale, pull your belly in, reach back. Good, Deja. Okay, now go faster. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now add a double pulse. Inhale, pulse, pulse, exhale, sweep back. Inhale, pulse, pulse, exhale, sweep back. 2 more from the belly. Inhale, pull the belly in, pulse, pulse. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale, pull the belly in to catch the leg. Exhale, sweep back. Good. And then place your feet together. Press yourself up to sit tall. And swing your legs towards the top of the mat. Place your hands behind your hamstrings, roll back. And this time stay about right here. Release your legs. Lift your legs off the floor. And then come into that V shape. So press your heels together, bring your toes slightly apart. Okay, now reach your arms up higher so that they're parallel towards your legs. Look at your fingers. Keep your legs exactly as they are. Take a breath in. Exhale, curl your tailbone under, lower your upper body to the floor. Reach your arms behind you. All the way back, Deja. Exhale, roll back up to that V shape. Just 3 of these. Inhale, roll back, reach your arms back. Exhale, lift yourself up. 1 more. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, lift yourself up. Okay, now hang out here, and we're just gonna switch the direction. So we're gonna move the lower body, not the upper body. Inhale, lower your legs. Exhale, lift your legs. Inhale, lower your legs. Exhale, lift your legs. Inhale, lower your legs. Exhale, lift your legs. Now add the upper body. Inhale, lower the legs, drop the upper body, reach your arms back. Exhale, lift yourself up. Good, bend your knees, place your feet flat on the ground. So again, those are super hard, right? And it's just a matter of practicing. It's a matter of drilling. And you can always place your hands on the mat behind you, Deja, like this, to just kind of give yourself a little extra support as you work those drills. And eventually they'll come. And then if you're doing just the upper body, Aaron, you can bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor, and just do your upper body. Yeah, So those are ways, modifications that you can work on so that you can eventually get into the whole thing. All right, great. Now, we're gonna do those hip circles again, but we're gonna make it harder because you're not lying on the ground and you don't have the support of your torso. So place your hands on the mat behind you. You can turn your hands slightly out or you can turn them towards your hips, doesn't matter. And then lift your legs up to your 45-degree angle, press your heels together, bring your toes slightly apart. Actually, don't do that V shape, sorry, just point your toes. Okay, inhale to the right, exhale, forward to the left, back up. Draw circles with your legs. Inhale to the left, exhale to the forward lift up. Inhale right, exhale sweep. Inhale left, exhale pull the belly in to lift the legs. Inhale right, exhale belly and lift the legs. Inhale left, exhale draw a circle. 1 more each side, inhale right, exhale use the core to lift the legs. Inhale left, exhale draw a circle. Good. Cross your legs, yeah, and then just plant your palms, step back to plank pose. Shift forward, bend your elbows, lower all the way to the mat, and then reach your arms forward and reach your legs back. So you're coming into that same stretch that we've been doing all class, but you're on your belly, right? So Aaron, arms forward. Okay, place your forehead on the ground and just listen to me. Lift your right leg off the floor. Lift your left arm off the floor. And then lower your leg, lower your arm. And then lift your right arm off the floor and lift your left leg off the floor. And then switch directions. Switch sides. And then switch sides. And then switch sides. And then do that really fast like you're swimming and your legs and your arms don't ever touch the mat. Straighten your legs more, Deja. Reach your legs back. Like you're swimming away from a shark that's chasing after you in the ocean. Pedal faster, Aaron, pedal your feet, kick your feet, kick your arms. Press your belly in, pull your belly in, press your pubic bone down, reach your arms forward, reach your legs back, keep going, swim, and then let it go. Let it go, okay, good. So again, right, it's not just your legs and your arms that are flailing around, it's your torso that's moving your limbs. Okay, bend your elbows, place your hands on the ground with your elbows facing up. Place your forehead on the mat as if you were about to do a push-up. Tuck your toes under because you're about to do a push-up. Take a breath in. Exhale, do a push-up. Good, so come into your plank pose. Nice strong plank. All right, keep this shape. Remember, Aaron, don't lift your hips. Keep your hips to the level of your shoulders. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, shift your shoulders back. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, shift your shoulders back. One more time. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, shift your shoulders back. Now add a leg lift. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward, lift your right leg up. Exhale, shift your shoulders back, place your right foot down. Inhale, shoulders forward, left leg up. Exhale, shoulders back, pull your belly in to press your foot down. One more each side. Inhale, forward, float the leg. Exhale, scoop the tailbone under to press the foot down. Inhale, shoulders forward, lift the leg. Exhale, curl your tailbone under, place your foot down. Good, tap your knees to the mat. Stand on your knees like camel. And then turn and face the right side of your mat. Extend your left leg to the left, reach your arms open. Reach towards the back of the mat, pull your belly in. Exhale, engage your core to slowly place your right hand on the back of the mat and then float your left leg up. So you're in a supported side plank. Keep your arm reaching up or place your hand on the back of your head. And just like those leg kicks we did lying on our side body, we're just going to inhale, move the leg forward. Point the foot, exhale, stretch the leg back. Flex the foot, inhale, pull forward. Point the foot, exhale, reach back. Go faster. Inhale, pulse, pulse, point, exhale, stretch. Flex, inhale, pulse, pulse, point, exhale, stretch. Don't let your hips wobble around. Inhale, pulse, pulse, exhale, point back. Good. Stand on your knees, switch sides. Extend your right leg towards the back of the mat. Reach your left arm forward. Pull your belly in, stabilize your torso so that you can gracefully place your hand on the ground and lift your right leg up. And again, arm higher, hand on the back of your head. Flex your top foot. Inhale, bring your leg forward. Exhale, move your leg back. Flex your foot, inhale, pull the belly in, move the leg forward. Point your foot, exhale, reach back. Double time with 2 pulses. Inhale, pulse, pulse, point, exhale, sweep back. Inhale, pulse, pulse, exhale, sweep back. Good. Stand back up onto your shins and then sit onto your hips. Sit onto your heels and then sit onto your right hip so that your feet are facing the top of the mat. Come onto the palm of your right hand to stabilize yourself. And then bring your top foot in front of your bottom foot. Side plank. So all you're going to do is take a breath in, push your hand down, push your feet down, lift your hips up and reach back. And then lower your hips back to the ground. All right, so let's do it together. So inhale, push down, lift up, reach back. Exhale, bend your knees, move your hips towards your feet as you sit down. So inhale, lift up, reach forward. Exhale, bend your knees, move your hips all the way back towards your feet and sit down. Good. Inhale, lift up, reach forward. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, lift up, reach forward. Exhale, sit back. Okay, now we're going to add a twist, so watch me. You're going to inhale and lift up. Exhale, turn your chest towards the floor. Bring your right arm under your left leg. Thread the needle with your arms. Curl your ribs under and reach for the back wall. So you're really actively wringing yourself out. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, bend your knees and sit your hips down towards your heels. So there's this active twisting of the whole rib cage to come into the rotation. Got it, Deja? You good? All right. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Okay, ready? So side plank first. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, wrap your left arm under your right, twist your spine, bring yourself out and look under your right armpit. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend your knees to your hips all the way to your feet. Yeah, that's it. Do it again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, bring your hips to your feet. Twice more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curl into yourself. Inhale, unravel. Exhale, sit back down one more time. Inhale, lift up and over. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit back. Good, and then switch sides. So bring your feet towards the back of the mat. Make sure you're right up. Your top foot is in front of your bottom foot. And let's do the side plank first. Ready? Inhale, lift up, reach forward, pull your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, sit back next to your feet. Inhale, lift up and over. Exhale, sit back. Just side plank, inhale, lift up and over. Pull your shoulder away from your ears. Exhale, sit your hips back to your feet. One more time, inhale, lift up and over. Find that side stretch. Yeah, good, Deja. Exhale, sit back. Now add the twist, just 4. Inhale, lift up. Curl under. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, press up and reach. Exhale, wrap under your ribs. Inhale, open up. Exhale, sit back. 2 more. Inhale, pop up, reach forward. Exhale, curl into yourself. Inhale, open up. Exhale, sit back. One more time, make it peppy. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, ring out. Inhale, open up. Exhale, sit back. Very good. All right, great. Let's see. Lie on your stomach. Lie on your stomach. Place your forehead on the mat. Bend your knees, bring your feet towards your hips. Reach your arms behind you. Grab the tops of your feet. Bow pose. Lift your chest up, lift your gaze up. Draw your inner thighs together. Now, an exaggerated version of this rocking that we do sometimes in yoga. Really rock yourself back and forth a lot. So think of rolling onto your chest and then rolling onto your hips. Roll back and forth. And try not to wobble back and forth. Keep going just a little bit more. Roll back and forth. Okay, and then let it go. We didn't like those. Was that hard? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, got it. Okay, great. Press yourself back to tabletop. Bring your knees behind your wrists. Cross your ankles, sit down. Place your feet flat on the floor. Okay, we're gonna roll like a ball again, but this time bring your arms on the insides of your legs. Place your hands on the tops of your feet. And then bring your toes together, bring your feet slightly off the floor. Curl like a ball around your spine. Okay, so a little bit of fun here. Be so stable with yourself that you can clap your feet together 3 times without moving. And then roll back to your shoulder blades, stabilize yourself, and clap your feet 3 times. And then roll back up and clap your feet 3 times. So it's kind of like an exercise in how stable can you be, so much so that you can hang out and just kind of clap your feet together. So inhale, roll back to your shoulder blades. Don't let your head touch, stay, and then roll back up. Find the feet clap at the back too, Nat. So inhale, roll back, lift your head off the ground, pull your belly in to stay there, clap your feet together, yeah, Deja, and then roll back up. And let's do one more time. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up. Clap, clap, clap. All right, good. And then cross your legs. Place your hands on the mat. Step back to plank pose. Downward facing dog. Something we know. Forward fold at the back of your mat. Walk your hands to your feet. Forward fold. Bend your knees, round your spine, roll up, and stand. Okay, so just like those spinal twists or spinal stretches we did on the floor with our feet wide, and as if we were leaning up against a wall behind you to roll forward, you're going to do the exact same thing, but from a standing position. So bring your feet together, bring your heels slightly apart, so find that V shape. Press your heels down, draw your lower belly in, reach your tailbone down, squeeze your glutes, and squeeze your inner thighs together. And then remember, you're leaning right up against a wall so that you can't lean back at all. You have to lift up and over. Maybe come back to that idea of a flame under your chest that you're trying to avoid, you lifting up so high. Okay, so bring your arms over your head. Keep your arms next to your ears the whole time. Breathe in, press down, lift up. Breathe out, lift your chest, round your spine a lot. Maybe imagine you're hugging onto a beach ball. Roll all the way down until your hands come to the floor. So roll all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Keep a really round spine. And then with just 3 movements of your arms, walk to plank. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, bend your elbows. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, bend your elbows. Keep your hips low. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, straighten your arms. 3 counts to walk back to your feet. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Take a breath in here. Pour your weight into your toes. Exhale, pull your belly in. Keep your arms next to your ears as you slowly roll back up to Urdhva Hastasana with your arms over your head. Good. 2 more. Inhale, press your feet down, lift your chest up. Exhale, lift your heart up and over that flame. Round your spine. Fold over yourself. Place your hands on the ground. Inhale to plank, 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, do a push-up. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, do a push-up. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, forward fold, hands to your feet. 2, 3, drop your head, breathe in, pour your weight into your toes. Exhale, pull your belly in, lift your chest, lift your arms up over your head, Urdhva Hastasana. One more time, inhale, push down, lift up. Exhale, pull your chest up and back, pull your ribs in, round your spine, fold over your legs. Excellent, Deja. Place your hands on the ground. Inhale, plank for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, forward fold at the back of your mat. Breath in, pour your weight to your heels. Breath out, pull your belly in, round your spine 1 vertebra at a time. Stack your spine, roll up, lift your arms up and over your head. Bring your hands to your heart. Bring your arms by your side. Close your eyes, breathe in through your nose, and breathe out of your mouth. That's it. Boom. Well done. Good job, everybody. Any questions?
I had a question.
Questions? No? No, it's hard, isn't it?
Thank you for modification ideas. That's helpful for me.
Yeah, good, good, good. Okay. I know I get that note that I don't give modifications. I get that note in yoga too, so I'm working on it.
Well, I feel like it's also like reading the room, because if you have a room full of people that are like very active and know what they're doing,
Yeah.
you're fine. But then you get like the one weirdo like me who's like beginner girl and is like, what? I have a body?
Well, everyone did great, so good work.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
That was
much.
awesome, Reed.
Okay, I'll see you later.
All
Thanks,
right,
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.